Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for December 21st. December 21st is the 355th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 10 days remaining to the end of the year, 4 days to Christmas. It's a little challenging being I'm the director, tech person, and broadcaster, and editor whenever I have something to edit. So that's a little bit, a lot of plates to keep spinning. But I think they're still up there. If you ever saw Ed Sullivan and the plate spinner guy, he had sticks with plates on top of them, and he'd just keep them all spinning. I don't know how he did it. Alrighty. Today we're going to talk about the word grateful as a lead-in to tomorrow's word. Today, though, it is grateful, and grateful is an adjective that means appreciative of benefits received. Expressing this sentiment, as in grateful thanks, the word grateful is used to express appreciation or thanks. It denotes a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation for help, gifts, or other kinds of favors. Examples in use might be, I'm grateful for your support during my illness, or the director was grateful to have such a dedicated team, or he felt grateful every day for the simple pleasures of life. EnemyOnline.com says that grateful means pleasing to the mind and full of gratitude, disposed to repay favors bestowed. Goodness, just talking about grateful makes me feel grateful. The word grateful comes to us from a Latin word that meant pleasing, and the addition of the suffix full, F-U-L, indicates that one is filled with a sense of being pleased. First known use of the word grateful is in the 1550s, grateful. And with that, the early Roman Empire certainly had its ups and downs. I think the Roman Empire existed before the year 0, but yes, the Roman Empire had its ups and downs. Those were fractious times. The Roman Empire, though, was led by an emperor or two sometimes, usually selected for life, a lifetime appointment. Very few emperors retired, though. Most held that position until death, whether they died from old age, murder, or at their own hand for whatever reason. More than one unworthy man, full of ambition, had decided he wanted to be emperor no matter what, and those guys were usually the worst ones. In the year 69, the Roman Empire experienced its first civil war. Rebellions, shifting allegiances, and lots of turmoil characterizes the Roman Empire in the year 69, which is also known as the year of 4 emperors. Galba had become emperor the previous summer when Nero committed suicide. Galba was assassinated by the Praetorian Guard for a variety of reasons. Galba was succeeded by Otho, who, by the way, had something to do with the Praetorian Guard assassinating Galba. Otho was an odd character who had ambitions to be emperor for a while, and he became angry that Galba hadn't chosen him as his successor, and so he made up stories, spread lies. He spread lies about Galba to incite the Praetorian Guard to take him out. Portions of the empire refused to swear loyalty to Otho and demanded that a new emperor be chosen. In those times, the Senate usually confirmed the emperor, but the Praetorian Guard, the military, had to be on board with it. And if one or the other really didn't like the emperor, then he wasn't going to have a very good career. Otho might have thought that being emperor would be a more glamorous job than it turned out to be, and he took his own life about 3 months into the job. The third emperor of the year was Vitellius. Vitellius had become emperor number 3 for the year in April, since Otho was no more, and he held that position until December. Things didn't go much better for Vitellius than it had for Galba and Otho, but that's probably because the Praetorian Guard really wanted Vespasian to be the emperor, and so Vitellius decided to abdicate. He decided to give up his seat and let it be handed over to Vespasian. And so he came to turn his official things in and give up the seat, but two things happened. The Praetorian Guard would not let him in, and his supporters kicked up a fight. And it was no small fight. Vitellius was killed along with his brother and son and a whole lot of other people, and Rome was damaged in the process. And so it is that on December 21st in the year 69, the Roman Senate declared Vespasian emperor of Rome. Fortunately for everyone, Vespasian, the fourth emperor in the year of four emperors, was a decent emperor. The Praetorian Guard supported him, that's important, and he ruled until his death of natural causes at the age of 69. All right. I'll just pause for a moment here to say that when I'm writing these histories for the day, I have things I want to include, like that whole thing at the beginning about what day it is and the word of the day. And then I have several kinds of topics that I like to cover, and then the song. And so I kind of keep a word count in mind, and I like it. I know that, if I have about this many words, it's going to take me about that long to say it. And so we met our word count today. So I get gabby sometimes, and if you'd like to see about some other things that I might have talked about for December 21st in a previous year, I have put a link in the description to one of those episodes. So now we're going to talk about today's song, which is Gangnam Style, and I've talked about that one before several times, I think, but it's an odd little song. I don't understand the language, but it's got a catchy tune and you can dance to it. So on December 21st, 2012, the music video for Gangnam Style, a song by Korean rapper Psy, became the first YouTube video to get a billion views. A billion views. I looked at it yesterday as I was getting this report ready, and it had 4.9 billion views. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros after 4, 9. That's a lot of views. So that's Gangnam Style by Psy. It's kind of fun to watch. He's pretty comical in that. I've never seen anything else that he did, but Gangnam Style. He's not a slender fella, but he sure moves around. I think, man, if I could move like that, I'd be about this big. But there you go. This has been a little bit ad-libby today. So thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there, y'all. A lot of crazy stuff going on. And I'll see you next time. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.